Good morning, everyone. In the last session, we discussed what is DevOps and why DevOps, what are the roles of development team in the project, and what are the roles of testing team in the project, and what DevOps engineers will do in the project, the roles of DevOps engineers, and what are the tools that we are going to use as a DevOps engineer. All right. Good. So we understood. So DevOps is one process which is used to automate application delivery process. By using this DevOps, we can establish collaboration between development team and operations team. So to automate this application delivery process, we are going to use several tools. Those are called as the DevOps tools. So build tools, Maven and Gradle, they are used to perform build process of the application, like compiling the project, executing the test cases, packaging the project as a jar file or war file. GitHub or Bitbucket, they are called as source code repository servers, which are used to integrate the project source code at one place. Developers will work from different locations. All the developers code will be integrated at one place by using this GitHub or Bitbucket. SonarQube, we will call it as code review software. It is used to identify developers' mistakes in the code. And the next one, Nexus or JFrog, it is artifact repository server to store build artifacts, jars or war files at one place. Apache Tomcat is called as web server, which is used to execute our Java web applications. And the next one, Jenkins is called as deployment software. We can achieve CI/CD by using Jenkins, continuous integration and continuous deployment. And next one, Terraform. So Terraform is used to create infrastructure in the cloud. So to run our application, we need some machines, we need some servers, we need some databases, and we need network, we need storage in the database. All those resources can be created by using Terraform. Instead of creating the infrastructure manually, we are going for Terraform. Terraform will support almost all the cloud platforms available in the market. Next one, Ansible. Ansible is called as configuration management software. It is used to automate the configurations, like installing the softwares in multiple machines at a time. Instead of doing those configurations manually, we can automate them by using this Ansible. Next one is Docker. Docker is called as containerization platform. By using this Docker, we can run our application in a container, and we can run our application in any platform without bothering about infrastructure. To manage those Docker containers, we will use Kubernetes. Kubernetes is called as orchestration platform. And next one is monitoring tools. Once our application is deployed to a server, we need to monitor how that application is working. What is the behavior, and what is the behavior of our infrastructure? Are there any hiccups in the infrastructure? Are there any hiccups in the application? We need to monitor and we need to work on them. For that, we are going to use some monitoring tools also. Along with this, we need to have idea on Jira. Jira is called as project management tool. So when you are working in the project, your tasks, project pending works will be identified and will be created as a stories in the Jira. Jira is called as project management tool. Tomorrow, once you join in the company, you will get the daily tasks through Jira software only. So complete Agile project management will happen through Jira stories only. Jira is one software, or we can say it is a tool developed by Atlassian company. So by using this Jira, project pending items will be managed. So some people will also call it as a ticketing tool. So by using Jira, tickets will be created and those tickets will be assigned to you, and you need to work on the ticket based on your assignments. Suppose you need to create a Jenkins pipeline. A Jira story will be created for that task, and that Jira story will be assigned to you. You need to set up infrastructure for one of the project. One Jira story will be created for that, and that Jira story will be assigned to you. So you should have the knowledge on Jira also. Jira is called as project management software. Project work, which work is completed, which work is pending, everything will be managed by using Jira. So tomorrow, once you join in that, your manager or your scrum master will assign you a Jira story. What work you need to do for today, that will be assigned through Jira only. Work assignments will happen through Jira. Project management will happen through Jira only. Jira is called as project management tool. And Jira will be also used as a bug reporting tool in the project. When the developer's coding is completed, testers are going to test it. When the testers are testing the application, they may identify some bugs in the code. So whatever the bugs identify the testers, those bugs will be reported by using Jira, and those bugs will be assigned to the development team for fixing. Similarly, if you create infrastructure, there is some issue with the infrastructure is not working as expected, or your Jenkins pipelines are not working as expected, then bug will be reported by using Jira, and that Jira ticket will be assigned to you. So are you able to understand what is Jira? Jira is called as project management tool, plus it is also called as bug reporting tool. People will use Jira for bug reporting as well as for project management. As a DevOps engineer, you need to have the knowledge on Jira also. We are going to explain what is this Jira and how to work with Jira. Are you clear, guys? Good. Fine. Next one. Here we are going to work in a project. First, I have a question. What is project? Guys, can anyone tell me what is project? Can you answer my question in the chat box? What is a project? Come on, guys, please respond. What is project? We are here to learn how to work on the projects so that we will get the jobs. And in the job also, we are going to work on the project only. So what is a project? What is a project, guys? Set of tasks. Huh? Abhishek Goyal, can you unmute your mic? Can you tell me what is project? Hello, Abhishek. Anuradha, can you tell what is project?
A project is a set of tasks to complete our goal or the given goal by the company or anything.
Yes, perfect. So project, nothing but set of programs. What is a project? Project, nothing but set of programs. Set of programs together is called as one software project. So clients will come up with a requirement. Clients want to do some business. In order to automate their business, or in order to communicate with the customers, if customer wants to communicate with the business, we need one project as a mediator, right? Set of programs is called as project. Set of programs is called as project. So why we need project? Why we need project? There are so many companies available. They are developing so many projects. Why we need to develop the project? What is the advantage of developing this project? What is the advantage of developing the project? Anuradha, you can go ahead. You can answer. Yeah. Why we need to go for project? Why we need project?
Maybe to establish or become much more higher in technology wise, to improve the technology, something like that.
To improve the technology, yeah, somewhat correct. Project is nothing but set of programs. Set of programs is called as project. Why we need project? Software projects are used to automate manual work. Software projects are used to reduce human efforts. Software projects are used to automate manual work. Software projects are used to reduce human efforts. All right. Now, earlier, if you want to book a train ticket, you should visit nearest railway station and you need to book a train ticket for your journey. But today, anybody going to railway station to book a train ticket? Today, anybody going to railway station to book a train ticket? Come on, guys. So next month, I want to travel from one place to another place. So should I visit the nearest railway station to book the train ticket for my journey, which I'm planning for next month? If I want to book a train ticket by going to railway station, I need to find my time. I need to take a vehicle and I need to go to railway station. I need to stand in the queue and I need to book the ticket. Then I need to come back to home. Half day will be wasted. If I want to go to railway station and book the ticket, half day time will be wasted. Now we are having IRCTC project. By using IRCTC, within 5 minutes, I can book a train ticket from my home. So my efforts are reduced or not? My efforts are reduced or not? Yes, my efforts are reduced. So what is the benefit of this? Software projects are used to automate manual work. Software projects are used to reduce human efforts. Earlier, if I want to send the money to my father account or to my friend account, I should go to bank, I should fill up a form, and I need to deposit the money by standing in the queue. But today, Google Pay, Phone Pay, within fraction of seconds, we can transfer the money from one account to another account. That is the power of software project. So set of programs is called as a project. Software projects are used to automate manual work. Software projects are used to reduce human efforts. Suppose if you want to send the money from your account to my account, how much time it will take? Do you really go to bank and fill up the form, stand in the queue, deposit the money and come back to home? Do you need to do that? Do you need to do that? If you want to send the money from one account to another account? No. 10 years back, how we use it to send the money, how we use it to deposit the money to other person bank account? Maybe when you are doing your studies, your fathers use it to send the pocket money. How they use it to send the pocket money? They will go to the bank, they will fill up a form, they will deposit the money into your account for your pocket money. You will be studying in some other place. Your parents will live in your native place. How your fathers use it to send the money to you? They will go to a bank, they will fill up a form, they will deposit the money. So for that, it will take 3 to 4 hours of time for them to send the money, because from our house, they should go to nearest city, then they should go to bank, they should fill up the form, they should do all the process. But today, within fraction of seconds, we can transfer the money from one account to another account. So it is automation. It is automation. That automation is called a project. By using a project, we are doing this manual work, and by using these projects, we are automating that manual work. Because of the software projects, human efforts are reduced and we are using the resources effectively. We are using the resources effectively. Are you guys able to understand what is project? Set of programs is called as project. Software projects are used to automate the manual work. Software projects are used to reduce human efforts. Will you agree? So the example, tickets booking. So tickets booking process is automated. IRCTC we are using to book the ticket. IRCTC.com we are using for the tickets booking. Amount of money transfers. Money transfer is automated by using net bankings. Net banking option is available. Google Pay is available. Phone Pay is available. Paytm is available. Paytm is available. So earlier, if you want to book a movie ticket, if you want to go for a movie ticket, you should go and stand in the queue and you need to take the movie ticket. But today, by using Paytm, by using Book My Show, you can book the movie ticket within fraction of seconds. So human efforts are reduced and the manual work that we used to do long back is completely automated by using software projects. So set of programs is called as a project. Projects are used to reduce human efforts. Now, types of projects. Guys, tomorrow when you go and join in the company, So what type of projects will be available in the company? So in the company, we can see three types of projects, guys. In the companies, we can see three types of projects. So first one is scratch development project. Scratch development projects will be available in the company, and maintenance projects will be available in the company. Maintenance are, these projects are also called as support projects in the companies. And the third one is migration projects in the companies. Tomorrow, when you join in the company, you will be working with any one of these projects. It may be a scratch development project, or it may be a maintenance project, or it may be a migration project. Scratch development project, nothing but it is a brand new project, a fresh project. Client has given a requirement and we are developing the project from very scratch. So these types of projects are very less in the market. We can say only 15% of the projects are scratch development nowadays. 15% of the projects are scratch development. That means very brand new projects. Client has given the new requirement. Companies are developing those requirements. This comes under scratch development. These things are comes under scratch development. And the next one is maintenance projects. So these are maintenance projects, nothing but these projects are already available in the market. That means we are using SBI net banking, we are using Google Pay, we are using Phone Pay, and we are using IRCTC, we are using Facebook, we are using WhatsApp. So these all applications are already available in the market, but still there will be some work in the projects. So changing existing functionality, adding the new functionality to the existing project, right? So fixing the bugs available in the project, all that work comes under this maintenance or support projects. In the industry, 75% of the projects are under maintenance only. So we are using so many applications in our daily life. Those applications developed long back, but still there will be work in those applications. When you go for these maintenance applications, we can see change requests. That means functionality is available. Client is asking us to change from one functionality to another functionality because of their business demands. And the clients are asking enhancements. Enhancements means they want to add the new functionality for the existing project. Earlier, our website is having only train ticket booking. Now they want to add flights booking also. They want to add hotels booking also. So like this, clients may come up with the new enhancements. That means adding the new functionality to the existing project is called as new enhancement. And clients are asking to change the project functionality. Change requests will be available. Change requests will be available. And so when users are accessing our application, there is a chance of getting some bugs. So that is called as bug fixing, right? So when you go for the company, so the project, you will be working on one project. Those projects that project may be under scratch development project, or that project may be under maintenance project. That project may be a scratch development, or maybe a maintenance, or maybe a migration. Scratch development project, that means it is very brand new application. Everything we are going to do from starting, brand new project, right? Maintenance projects means the projects are already developed, but clients are asking to add the new enhancements. Clients are asking to change existing behavior of the project, and there are some issues coming in the project. We need to fix those issues. It is comes under bug fixing. So this is maintenance. Majority of the projects are under maintenance. 90% we will get the job with this maintenance project only. And next one is migration projects. Migration projects, nothing but converting the project from one technology to another technology is called as a migration. So long back, people developed the project by using mainframes technology. But today in the market, mainframes is outdated. So people want to migrate from mainframes to Java. People want to migrate from mainframes to Python, like that. So the projects which are developed by using old technology, they are migrating to new technology. Such kind of projects are called as migration projects. So these migration projects, or you can say 10% of the projects in the industry are currently in the migration. So the projects which develop by using old technologies, they are migrating into latest technologies for easy maintenance. So if we have mainframes project, so now can we find the mainframes developers in the market to add the new functionalities? Very difficult because it is outdated technology. Mainframes resources will not be available. People, it is very rare now. So finding the mainframes developer is very difficult. So for easy maintenance, they will go to the latest technology. Several people will be available. Several resources will be available with the latest technologies for maintaining our application. So like this, the projects are divided into three types, guys. One is scratch development project, and the second one is maintenance project, and the third one is migration project. Are you guys able to understand? Are you guys able to understand? Are you guys able to understand what is a project and why we need to go for a project? Are you guys able to understand what is the project and why we need to go for the projects and what type of projects will be available? Clear. Project. Set of programs is called as project. Why we need project? Software projects are used to automate manual work. Software projects are used to reduce human efforts. So ticket booking and money transfers, these are some of the examples for the projects. How many types of projects will be available in the company? Three types of projects will be available in the company. So one is scratch development project. Scratch development project, nothing but the brand new project which we are building from very starting. And the second one is maintenance project. Project development already completed, but some maintenance activities are there. So those maintenance activities are three types: change request, new enhancement, or bug fixing. Change request means modifying the existing behavior. Enhancement means adding the new functionality. Bug fixing means fixing the issues in the project. So three types of works will be available under maintenance projects. And the migration project, so converting the project from one technology to another technology is called as migration projects. Are you clear? Are you clear, guys? Perfect. Now, here, when we have project, how companies are going to develop these projects and deliver projects to the client? How companies will develop and deliver projects to clients. So one company will be dealing with multiple clients and will be dealing with multiple projects. How companies will develop and deliver projects to clients? So here, every company will follow a process to develop and deliver project to the client. So we need to follow a process. We need to follow a process to develop and deliver the project to client. That process is called as software development life cycle. We need to follow a process to develop and deliver the project to the client. That is called as software development life cycle. Software development life cycle. So every company will follow this software development life cycle to develop and deliver project to the client. Client will come to a company. Client will tell that I'm from US. I have a business in the US. To run my business, I want one project. So like that, clients will come up with their business requirements. So for those business requirements, companies has to develop the project and deliver the project by taking the money. So it is like a service. Companies are providing the service. The companies which are providing the service to the clients, they are called as service-based companies. They're called as service-based companies. Like your TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Deloitte, Tech Mahindra, Cognizant, Capgemini, all these companies are comes under service-based companies. What is a service-based company? Service-based companies are providing the services for the clients based on the demand. So I am a client, I want one application. I will go for a company and I will tell them that this is my requirement. Then company will analyze my requirement. Company will give me a quotation. Okay, Ashok, to develop your project, it will take 1 year time for us and we need 1 crore rupees money. For 1 crore, we can develop and deliver this project within 1 year of time. Like these companies are going to provide the services. The companies which are providing the services to the clients, they are called as service-based companies. We need to follow a process to develop and deliver the project to the client, that is called as software development lifecycle. So every company who is developing the projects will follow this software development lifecycle. So we have several phases in the software development lifecycle. We have several phases in software development lifecycle. We have several phases in the software development lifecycle. So every company will follow these phases. We can also call as several steps, several phases in the development lifecycle. Every company will follow these phases to develop and deliver project to the client. So as a DevOps engineer, we should understand what is the software development lifecycle, how companies are going to develop and deliver the project to the client. In this software development lifecycle, what is the role of the DevOps engineer? What is the DevOps lifecycle? What is software development lifecycle? We need to understand. So before going to start our DevOps course, first we need to have the knowledge on what is software development lifecycle. In that development lifecycle, what is our role? What is our role as a DevOps engineer? Are you guys getting my point? Guys, are you guys getting my point? Am I going in speed? Am I going speed? Or it is understandable for everyone? I'm repeating multiple times, guys, so that anybody who missed in the first shot will understand in the second shot. Missed in the second shot will understand in the third shot. So I will be repeating 2 to 3 times every topic so that you will catch that concept. All right, good. Now, so how companies are going to develop the projects? How companies are going to develop a project and deliver that project to the client? So every company will follow set of steps to develop and deliver the project, that is called as software development lifecycle. In the short form, people will call it as SDLC, software development lifecycle. We have several phases in the software development lifecycle. What are the phases available in the software development lifecycle? First one, requirements gathering, requirements collection. Clients will tell that I want a project. So what is the client requirement? What is the client business? What client needs? So we need to collect that requirement from the client. We will ask the client, boss, what you want? What do you want to see with this project? What do you want to achieve with this project? What is your requirement? So companies are going to collect requirements from the client. So that is requirements collection. The first phase in the software development lifecycle is requirements collection. If you want to develop a project to the client, so without requirements, can you develop the project? Without requirements, can we develop the project? No. But if you want to do something, first you need to know what to do and why to do that. So we need to collect requirements from the client. Requirements collection is one of the most important, and that is the first step in the software development lifecycle. Once the client has given the requirements, can we directly start the development? Once the client has given the requirement, can we directly start the development? No. Client may tell that if I click one button, one rocket should go to the sky. Can we do that? If I click one login button, one rocket should go to the sky. Is it possible for us? No. So what we need to do when the client has given the requirement? Requirements analysis. Okay, whatever client has given, is it possible to do? Is it feasible? Technically, can we implement this? Are there any challenges in the requirement implementation? We need to analyze that requirement. Clients will give the requirements according to their business. but technically, is it possible? Is it feasible? Can we do it? Is there any risk in that? Are there any challenges? So we need to analyze the requirements completely, and we need to identify the risk available in that. We need to identify the risk available in that. Okay. Requirements collection or requirements gathering is the first step in the software development lifecycle. And once the requirements are collected, requirements analysis is very, very important, because we need to give the commitment for the client. Yes, we will develop all these requirements. So we should not give that commitment blindly. We need to do proper analysis, and we need to identify, are there any blockers in that requirement implementation? Okay. That requirements analysis is the second phase in the software development lifecycle. And the third phase is design. So how we are going to develop this? What is our plan of action? What is our plan of action? Simple example, when we are going to construct a house, we will see the prototype of the house, right? The architecture, the design of the house. So where how our house is going to look like, how the builder is going to construct our house. They will come up with one diagram. So this is the plan of your house. Your house is going to look like this. Here main gate will come, here living area, here master bedroom, here kids bedroom, here balcony, here washing area, here like that. So they will come up with one plan. So based on that plan only, they will start the construction. If you like the plan, then okay. If you don't like the plan, you will ask some changes. So similarly here, once the requirements analysis is completed, we need to go for a design. We need to show the prototype of the project to the client before starting our development. Hey client, this is what we are going to develop. After 1 year, you are going to see this project. This is what we are going to develop. This is our plan. Like this, we are going to develop and deliver your project. Are you okay with this design? Like that, we are going to do designing of the project. So the structure of the skeleton of the project we are going to create, and we will show to the client. A dummy project, dummy project, we are going to see a diagram we are going to show for the client. This is what we are going to build. So once the design is completed, then actual development is going to start. That is also called as a coding part. That is also called as coding part. So requirements collection, requirements analysis, designing the requirements, and development of that project we are going to perform. Development or coding will be implemented. Once development and coding is completed, then we will go for testing phase. Once the coding part is completed, development team will involve here, and the development team will write the code. So they will develop the programs. Set of programs is called as project. So the developers will use one programming language like Java or .NET or Python or Node.js, some language they are going to use in order to develop the project. They will do the coding part. So once the coding is completed, we should not give the code directly to the client. Whatever the code is done by the developers, we need to test it. Is that code working as expected or not? All the functionalities are working as expected by the client or not. Client has given the requirements. We have noted down the requirements. Developers has done the coding. Whatever the code done by the developers, is that code working as per the requirement or not? So our code is matching with the requirements or not, that will be tested. Here testing team comes into picture to test our application. Once the testing part is completed, then we will go for deployment. So we need to deploy that code to the servers, and we need to deliver that application to the client. We are going for testing. Once the testing part is completed, we need to go for deployment part. So we are going to deploy that code to the servers. Once the code deployment is completed, we need to deliver that code to that project to the client. So client has given the requirement, we are delivering the application. Deploy, deployment, deliver the project. Client has given the requirements, so company will collect those requirements. Company people will analyze those requirements, then they will design, then development, then testing, then deployment, then deliver the project to the client. Once the project delivery is completed, doesn't mean that our work is completed. We need to provide maintenance for the project. For every project, some warranty period will be available. So we are delivering the project to the client. If any issue comes within the 6 months, we are responsible to fix. Suppose when you purchase a mobile, some warranty will be available, right? 1 year warranty or 2 years warranty will be available. So within that 1 year, if any damage happened for the mobile, then they are going to replace our mobile or they will repair our mobile for free of cost. Similarly, when we deliver a project to the client, we need to provide some maintenance for that. That means first 6 months free maintenance. If any issue occurs, if anything is not working in the project, in the first 6 months, company has to fix that problem for free of cost. After 6 months, then charges will be applicable. After 6 months, if any problem occurs, if client wants any changes, then for that companies are going to change. So that is where service line agreement comes into picture. Service agreements will be available between the clients and companies. How many days of free maintenance will be available and how much charges will be available after free maintenance part is completed. So like this, companies and clients will come up with one agreement. So that part is called as maintenance part. So these are the phases which are available in software development lifecycle. So software development lifecycle represents starting to ending process of the project development and delivery process. So how companies will develop and deliver projects to the clients? So companies will follow a process. Companies will follow a process to develop and deliver the project to the client. That is called as software development lifecycle. SDLC represents starting to ending process of project development and delivery process. So in this SDLC, we have several phases. One is requirements gathering, requirements collection. Second one is requirements analysis. And the third one is design. And fourth one is development. Fifth one is testing. Sixth one is deployment. Seventh one is deliver the project to the client. And eighth one is maintenance. Like this, several phases are available. Companies will follow these phases to develop and deliver project to the client. Are you guys clear with my point? These are the standard phases are available to develop and deliver the project, but how companies are going to follow these steps? So these 8 steps should be followed by the companies. How these 8 steps they are going to follow, that depends upon the project requirement. So there are several SDLC methodologies are available in the market. Now we understand what is SDLC. SDLC represents a software development lifecycle, so which provides several steps, several phases will be involved in developing and delivering the project. Here we can see there are 8 phases: collecting the requirement, analyzing the requirement, designing the requirements, development, testing, deployment, delivery, and maintenance. So every company should follow these phases to develop and deliver the project. So we have several SDLC methodologies in the market. So how companies are going to follow these steps? Companies are going to follow all these steps in the sequential manner, or companies may follow, may not follow these steps in the sequential manner. Depends upon the methodology. We have several SDLC methodologies in the market. One of the most famous methodology, Waterfall, and the next, Agile. Okay, we have several SDLC methodologies in the market. The first one is Waterfall methodology, and the second one is Agile methodology. So Waterfall is the first SDLC methodology that is came into the market, and today methodology that people are following is Agile. Waterfall is the first methodology, and the today's SDLC methodology is Agile methodology. So what is the waterfall methodology? You can see here, waterfall methodology. Requirements, designing, development, testing, deployment, maintenance. So there are several phases available. These phases are called as software development lifecycle phases. So here, when we go for waterfall methodology, everything will happen step by step. First, we need to collect the requirements. Then we need to, once the requirements collection is completed, then only we should go for a design. Once the design is completed, then only we need to go for development. Once the development is completed, then only testing, then only deployment, then only maintenance. How water will fall from top to bottom, similarly, our projects also will be developed in this waterfall model concept. So when you go for waterfall model, everything will happen in the linear approach, sequential approach. So top to bottom. First, company will collect the requirements. Once the requirement collection is completed, then only they will go for a design. Once the design is completed, then only company will go for development. Now assume that when we are in the phase of the development, can a client change the requirement? No. Waterfall methodology means it is a linear methodology. It is a sequential methodology. When we are in the middle of this SDLC, clients cannot change the requirement. So waterfall methodology means it is fixed requirement, fixed budget project. When the project requirements are fixed, client will tell the requirements, and those requirements are not going to change in the future. Clients are going to give the requirements. Those requirements are not going to change in the future. So client requirements, project budget, project duration, everything is fixed. Then only we will go for this waterfall. So after one step is completed, then only next step will start. And once we are in the testing phase, can client change the requirement? It is not possible because already development is completed. We are in the testing phase. If a client change the requirement, again, we need to do the analysis. Again, we need to do the design. Again, we need to do the development. So here, requirement changes are not accepted in the waterfall methodology. So whenever company is going to develop a project, company and client will make an agreement. Hey, client, so these are the requirements you have given. So we are going to develop only these requirements. Requirement changes are not accepted in the future. And this is the budget of your project. Like this, they will have a commitment and they will start the project development. This is called waterfall model. But here, if you observe, first requirements gathering, design, development, testing, deployment, maintenance. When client will see the project? Yes, when client is going to see the project? When clients will see the project? At the end. Client will see the project at the end. Once we do the deployment, then only client is going to see the project. After deploying the project, client has seen the project, client did not like the project. Then we have done the development, we have deployed, and we have given, client did not like the project. Total waste, right? Client is not satisfied with the project. Client is not satisfied with our work. Time wasted, money wasted for the client. Yes or no? In the waterfall model, client involvement is very less. Client will see the project at the end. Client will see the project at the end. Client involvement is very less in this waterfall methodology. Client will see the project at the end. If a client don't like that project, then everything is waste, time waste and money waste. And one more thing, client has given the requirements in the 2019. Today we are delivering the project. This project has taken 3 years of time. This project has taken 3 years of time to develop. Client has given the requirements in the 2019. Today we are delivering the project. Can he run his business with this project today? Whatever the ideas he is having in the 2019, Can he sustain in this competition market with those old ideas? Can he survive in the market with those old ideas? Whatever the ideas he was having in the 2019, with those ideas, can he survive in the market today? No. Every day, market trends are changing. Every day, new ideas. Every day, new competition. Every day, new business model. Now, in the 2019, client has given the requirement. Company has taken 3 years of time to deliver that project. Company delivered the project today. Will client be happy with that? No. Because whatever the ideas he is having in the 2019, so many people came into market in the 2020 itself with those ideas. Whatever the idea is having in the 2019, so many people came into market with those applications in the 2020 itself. He came into market in 2023, outdated business model. Now, can he ask the company to change everything? Not possible, because 3 years of time they have spent and they delivered what you want. At that time, you have given the requirement. According to your requirement, company has done the development, company has tested, company has deployed and delivered the project, but client is not happy. Client money wasted, client time is wasted. So now, in today's software world, in the today's market, can we develop a project with this waterfall methodology? This was the first SDLC methodology that came into market. This was the first SDLC methodology that came into market. So is it recommended to develop the projects by using waterfall methodology? Is it recommended to develop the project by using waterfall methodology? It is not recommended to develop the project by using waterfall methodology. Why it is not recommended? Can you tell me the drawbacks of the waterfall? Can you tell me the drawbacks of the waterfall methodology? Come on, guys. Waterfall methodology. Waterfall methodology is nothing but a linear model to develop and deliver the project. Waterfall, it is a linear model. It is a linear model to develop and deliver the project. It is a linear model to develop and deliver the project. Project requirements are fixed. Project requirements are fixed. Project budget is fixed. Project requirements are fixed and project budget is fixed. Project requirements are fixed, project budget is fixed. After one step is completed, then only we will go for next step in the waterfall model. In waterfall model, after one step is completed, then only we will go for next step. Changing the requirements in the middle is not possible. Requirement changes in the middle is not accepted. Requirement changes in the middle is not accepted. Client involvement will be very less in the project, in the SDLC process. Client involvement will be very less. Client involvement will be very less. Client will see the project at the end. Client will see the project at the end. Client will see the project at the end. Slow delivery process. Time-taking process to time. It is time-taking. It is time-taking process to deliver. So this is all about waterfall methodology. So waterfall is a linear model to develop and deliver the project. Project requirements are fixed. Project budget is fixed. In waterfall model, after one step is completed, then only we will go for next step. Requirement changes in the middle, not accepted. requirement changes in the middle is not accepted. Client involvement will be very less in the project. Client will see the project at the end. It is a time-taking process to deliver. If a client did not like our delivery, then total time and money will be wasted. If a client did not like our delivery, then time and money will be wasted. Time and money will be wasted. All right. Simple example. You want to construct one house. Assume that you want to construct one apartment, guys. You are a builder. You are constructing one house. So you have taken some employees so who are going to do that construction work, that apartment you want to construct. Okay. Now assume that, or else I am a landlord. I have some land in this Hyderabad. I want to construct 5 floors apartment. Okay. I want to construct 5 floors apartment in this Amirpet. Right. So I'm not into that construction business. I'm into this institute business. Now I have a land in the Amirpet. I want to construct 5 floors apartment in this Amirpet. I have contacted one builder and me, we have done the agreement. So here the agreement is to construct this 5 floors apartment, I need to pay 1 CR for builder. Duration 1.5 years. He will hand over 5 floors apartment for me in the 1.5 year of time, and the budget is 1 crore. I need to pay 1 crore rupees for the builder. After 1.5 years, my 5 floors apartment will be ready. Okay, today agreement is completed. I have given advance 50 lakhs for the builder so that he is going to start the construction. Will I come after 1.5 years to see my apartment? If you are in my place, will you go after 1.5 years to see your apartment, or you will go daily to check your apartment construction? You will go daily, yeah? Why you will go daily? You told that, right? You have given 1.5 crore, 1 crore rupees for that, for the builder to construct it. Builder told that 1.5 years it will take to construct this apartment. After 1.5 years, I will give you ready-made apartment. Will you go after 1.5 years to check that apartment? If you go after 1.5 years, if you don't like the quality of the construction, builder will tell, sir, you don't come for the next 1.5 years to this place. You come after 1.5 years, I will give you the apartment. Will you accept it? Suppose if you go after 1.5 years, then you did not like the construction. You did not like the quality. You did not like the plan. Your land wasted, your time wasted, your money wasted. So will any client will accept this? I will see the project after 1.5 years. If you tell that you will see your project after 1.5 years, will any client accept that process? Clients will not accept it. Clients are not going to accept it. Clients are not going to accept it. So here in this process, waterfall methodology is recommended for developing the projects. Waterfall methodology is not recommended for developing the projects. Waterfall methodology is recommended for the projects, or waterfall methodology not recommended for the projects development in the today's market? No, waterfall methodology is not recommended to develop the projects. So it is outdated model. Waterfall is a outdated model to develop and deliver the project. It is one of the SDLC methodology which is available in the market, and waterfall is the first methodology that introduced into the market. Okay, but there are some challenges with the waterfall. Waterfall is a linear model to develop and deliver the project. In the waterfall methodology, project requirements are fixed and project budget is fixed in the waterfall methodology, After one step is completed, then only we will go for the next step in the waterfall. Requirement changes in the middle are not accepted. Requirement changes in the middle are not accepted. Client involvement will be very less in the project. Client will see the project at the end. It is time-taking process to deliver. If a client did not like our delivery, then time and money will be wasted. Okay. To overcome the problems of the waterfall, we are going to follow Agile methodology. Are you getting my point? To overcome the problems of waterfall model, we will use Agile methodology. To overcome the problems of the waterfall model, we will use Agile methodology. Agile is one of the most trending methodology in the software nowadays. Agile is one of the most trending SDLC methodology available in the market. Okay, Agile is one of the most trending methodology available in the market today. So companies are going to follow Agile methodology to develop the project. In the Agile methodology, we are not going to develop the complete project at a time. Agile is a continuous development and continuous delivery model. Development and deliveries will happen parallelly in the Agile methodology. So whatever the requirements we are getting in the project, those requirements will be break down into multiple releases. In the waterfall, we are developing everything and we are delivering everything in one shot. At the end, client will see the project. But Agile methodology is not like this. In the Agile methodology, everything is iterative process. So first, we will understand few requirements given by the clients. Client has given 100. Out of 100, which requirements are most priority for the client? We are going to take those requirements. We will plan, we will design, develop, test, deploy, review, and launch. So it is called as one sprint. First, we will go for first sprint and we are going to develop and deliver the project to the client. Some piece we are going to deliver, client will review. So here in the apartment, first I will start first ground floor. I will do the construction for the ground floor. I will show to the client. I'm a builder. I will construct the ground floor and I will show to the customer client. This is the ground floor construction. So do you want any changes? Are you liking this construction or not? So if client is accepted that, then only we'll go for the first floor. So we'll show the first floor construction. If it is okay, then only we'll go for the second floor. Then only we'll go for third floor. Like that, we will involve the client in our work. So we will take the feedback from the client for every development. So client feedback is the most important part in the project success, right? So if you want to get the success, then we are going to do that. All right. Here in the Agile methodology, we are going to develop the project by using a concept called sprint concept. Sprint concept, nothing but we are not going to develop the entire project at a time. Agile is a iterative approach. Agile is one of the most famous. Agile is the most famous SDLC methodology in the market today. Agile is called as iterative model. Agile is the most famous SDLC methodology in the market today. Agile is a iterative approach to develop and deliver the project. Agile is an iterative approach to develop and deliver project to the client. Client involvement will be very high in the Agile methodology. Client involvement will be high in Agile methodology. In the Agile methodology, we will deliver the project to the client as multiple sprints. Here, client has given 100 requirements. All the 100 requirements we are not going to develop at a time. Out of the 100, we are going to take first 20 requirements which are very complex. We will develop those complex requirements first and we will deliver to the client. That is called one sprint. Okay, so we'll give the first sprint to the client and we will take the feedback from the client. If a client is happy, then with that feedback, we will go for the next sprint. We will develop the next sprint and we will deliver the next. In the next sprint, we will develop another 20 requirements. The next 20 requirements will deliver to the client. Client did not like it. Client asked us to change. When I deliver the next sprint to the client, when the client asked us to change, we have spent just 1 month for the sprint implementation. Only our 1 month changes will be affected, not the last 2 years changes. So every sprint will be there for 1 month or 2 months of time. So first 1 month, we'll develop 20 requirements and we'll deliver to the client. So we'll take the feedback from the client. If a client is happy, then we will go for the next one. If a client asks us to make some changes, we will accommodate those changes in the next sprint also. Right. So next sprint we have developed and we delivered. Client asked us to change. Okay, we spend only 1 month of time. So only our 1 month work will be affected when the client asks to make some changes. So when you go for this Agile methodology, project will be delivered to the client piece by piece. In the Waterfall methodology, entire project will be delivered at a time. Whereas in the Agile methodology, project functionalities will be divided into multiple sprints and will deliver the project sprint by sprint to the client. So that is the reason Agile is called as iterative approach in the SDLC. Agile is an iterative approach because here development and delivery is a continuous process. Development and delivery is a continuous process in the Agile methodology. Because of these Agile methodologies only, methodology only, our DevOps operations are playing very important role. Because every month we need to deliver the project to the client. Every month we need to deliver the project to the client. Here, how many sprints we are going to do for the project? How many sprints we need to deliver to the client? It depends upon the client requirement. Here, client requirement is not fixed. Project budget is not fixed. Project duration is not fixed. If a client change the requirement, then duration will increase, then budget will increase. Okay, so here, first client has given one requirement. We have developed and we have delivered. After 1 month, client asked some changes. When the client asked some changes, one more sprint we are going to deliver. For that sprint, charges are applicable. So requirements are not fixed and budget is not fixed. Based on the client requirement, we are developing and we are going to deliver that project to the client. Okay, guys. Here, what is the duration of the each sprint? That company will decide from project to project. Sprint durations will be available. Some companies will go with 2 weeks sprint. Some companies will go with 3 weeks sprint. Some companies will go with 4 weeks sprint. It depends upon the project and the client. All right. So what is the advantage of going for this sprints concept, guys? What is the advantage of going for this sprints concept? Come on. What is the advantage of going for this sprints concept? Is there any advantage or there is no advantage? It is flexible. It is flexible. Client involvement is available. Can a client change the requirements in the middle of the project? Can a client change the requirements in the middle of the project? Yes, client can change the requirements in the middle of the project also. So that is Agile methodology. Agile is the most famous SDLC methodology in the market today. Agile is an iterative approach to develop and deliver the project to the client. Okay, development plus testing plus delivery is a continuous process in the Agile methodology. Development plus testing plus deployments is continuous process in Agile methodology. Developers will be developing the code. Testers will be testing the code. DevOps team will be deploying the code. So development, testing, deployment is one-time activity or it is a continuous process in the Agile methodology. Come on, guys. Development plus testing plus deployment is is a continuous process in the Agile methodology. Client involvement will be very high in Agile methodology. Instead of delivering entire project in one shot, we will deliver project sprint by sprint. We'll deliver the project sprint by sprint. So every sprint may have 2 weeks duration. Every sprint may have 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It depends upon the company, depends upon the project. Sprint duration may change from project to project. Sprint duration may change from company to company, may change from client to client also. Right? Here, client has given the requirements. We will collect requirements from the client. We will analyze that. First, take the 20 requirements, develop them, and deliver. So after delivering the first sprint, take the feedback from the client. According to that, we are going to work on the second sprint. So planning, design, development, test, deploy, launch. Second sprint is launched. Take the feedback from the client. Then only go for third sprint. Again, same activity. Plan, design, develop, test, deploy, and review, and launch. Then take the feedback from the client. If a client did not like anything, so here 1 year work will be affected. Only 2 weeks work will be affected if client did not like our delivery. If a client did not like our delivery, the whole project is affecting. Only 2 weeks work is affecting. Only 2 weeks work is affecting. Okay. Now requirements are not fixed, but when the project requirements are not fixed, then Agile is the best suitable methodology for the project. In Agile methodology, requirements and budget is not fixed. In Agile methodology, requirements and budget is not fixed. When the requirements are changed, budget will increase, duration will increase. Okay. So clients may change the requirements in the middle also when we go for Agile. Agile is the most flexible methodology to meet today's market. Agile is the most flexible methodology to develop and deliver project to clients. Agile is the most flexible methodology to develop and deliver project to the clients. Now, so what is the role of the DevOps engineer in the Agile methodology? Where the DevOps engineers will involve in the Agile methodology? Guys, where the DevOps engineers will involve in the Agile methodology? In every sprint. So if you go for Waterfall, methodology, where the DevOps engineers will involve at the last deployment phase only. At last in the deployment phase. Now in the Agile methodology, DevOps engineers will involve in every sprint. So because of these Agile methodologies, the demand increased for the DevOps engineers in the market, because for every 2 weeks we need to build and we need to deploy the code and we need to deliver that code. So development, testing, deployment should happen parallelly in the Agile methodology. So because of this Agile methodology, the demand increased for the DevOps engineers in the market, because every 2 weeks we need to deploy the latest code to the servers. We need to deliver the latest code to the client. So to do this development and testing, separate teams are available. To build and deploy the latest code to the servers, we need a separate team. That's where operations team comes into picture. So as a DevOps engineer, you are responsible to deploy the latest code into server, and you are responsible to deliver the latest application to the client on every sprint. So in every phase of this SDLC, in the Agile methodology, developers and testers and DevOps engineers will be involved. In every phase of the SDLC, our DevOps engineers also will involve, because for every 2 weeks, we need to deliver the project to the client and we need to take the client feedback. Client feedback is the most critical part in the Agile methodology. So clients may change the requirements. Based on that, we are going to work on. So now, so here, to meet the market standards, to meet the market requirements, Waterfall is suitable or Agile is suitable? Guys, to meet the market requirements, Waterfall is suitable or Agile is suitable? Agile methodology is suitable. To meet the market standards, Agile methodology is suitable. All right. So what is Agile? Agile is one of the SDLC methodology. Agile is the most famous SDLC methodology in the market today. Agile is an iterative approach to develop and deliver the project to the client. Development plus testing plus deployment is a continuous process in the Agile methodology. Client involvement will be very high in the Agile methodology. Instead of delivering entire project in one shot, we will deliver project sprint by sprint. In Agile methodology, requirements and budget is not fixed. Agile is the most flexible methodology to develop and deliver project to the clients. For every 2 weeks, we are going to deliver the project. Client will see the result. Client will give the feedback. For every 2 weeks, client is going to see the project. Client is going to see the quality of the development. If any changes are required, client will suggest the changes. Those changes will be accepted and will be delivered in the next sprint. Those changes will be accepted and will be delivered in the next sprint. Are you clear? Are you guys clear with that? Yeah, good. So what is a sprint? Set of tasks that we are going to deliver to the client is called as one sprint. In the Agile project, multiple sprints will be available. Set of tasks that we are delivering to the client is called as one sprint. Agile is a iterative approach. Agile is a iterative approach to develop and deliver. Requirements definitions, planning the sprints, collaborative design development, creating an implementation, deliver, review and monitor. So here it is a cyclic process. It is a cycle symbol because it is a continuous approach and it is an iterative approach. Whereas waterfall is a linear approach. Everything will happen step by step in the waterfall methodology. Whereas in the Agile methodology, it is a iterative approach. Development, testing and deliveries will happen continuously. So here in the Agile methodology, multiple sprints will be available. For every sprint, we are going to deliver a few requirements and we'll take the feedback from the client and we are going to work on the next sprint. So in the today's market, Agile is the most famous and 90% of the projects in the market are going with this Agile methodology today. Because requirements are not fixed and budget is not fixed. Clients will have more flexibility to meet their business standards. So I hope you understood what is project and why we need to go for project and how companies are developing and delivering the projects to the client, where DevOps engineers will be involved in this SDLC process. Types of projects we discussed. What is a project? So set of programs is called as a project. Software projects are used to automate manual work. Software projects are used to reduce the human efforts. So there are 3 types of projects available: scratch development projects, maintenance projects, and migration projects. How companies will develop and deliver projects to the client? Companies will follow SDLC methodologies to develop and deliver project to the client. In the SDLC, there are several phases available. Company has to follow these phases, then only they can complete project and they can deliver. What are the phases in the SDLC? Requirements collection, requirements analysis, designing, development, testing, deployment, delivery, maintenance. Now we have several SDLC methodologies available in the market, like waterfall methodology and Agile methodology. What is a waterfall methodology? Waterfall is a linear methodology to develop and deliver the project. In the waterfall methodology, project requirements are fixed and project budget is also fixed. In the waterfall model, after one step is completed, then only we will go for next step. Requirement changes in the middle are not accepted. Client involvement will be very less in the waterfall methodology. Client will see the project at the end only. And this waterfall is a time-taking process to deliver. So if a client did not like our delivery, then our time and money will be wasted. To overcome the problems of the waterfall model, we will use Agile methodology. Agile is the most famous SDLC methodology in the market today. Agile is an iterative approach to develop and deliver the project to the client. Development, testing, deployment is a continuous process in the Agile methodology. Client involvement will be very high in the Agile methodology. Instead of delivering the entire project in one shot, we will deliver project sprint by sprint. In Agile methodology, requirements and budget is not fixed. Agile is the most flexible methodology to develop and deliver project to the clients. Right. In every phase of this sprint, in every sprint, development, testing, DevOps team involvement will be available because development, testing, deployments will happen continuously. It is an iterative approach in the Agile. Are you guys clear? Are you guys clear with my point? Yeah, perfect. Anybody having any questions, you can ask me now. And before going to ask your questions, and I'm going to upload the notes in the portal, guys. Already for enrolled people, we have given the portal access. So Zoom link you can access from the portal, and the class notes also you can access. So when you log in into our website, ashokitech.com, under my courses, you can see the DevOps course. In that, you can see the Zoom link and you can access the class notes from the website. Yesterday, I have uploaded the notes. Today, I'm updating that notes. All of you, please check that. The latest notes I'm uploading. Every day, the notes will be uploaded in the website. And once you log in into the website, you will go to the My Courses page. In the My Courses page, you can see the course join class option as well as notes also. I'm going to show you this once again. So once you log in into our website with your credentials, you will be navigated to the My Courses. You go to the My Courses page. You will be navigated to My Courses. In the My Courses, DevOps with AWS image will be displayed for you. There you can see a join class button. Daily you need to join the class with that button only. Okay. And here view notes option will be available. When you click on the view notes, the notes will be available. You can download that notes also. You can download that notes. When you click on the watch video, backup video option also will be available. And I have created one WhatsApp group also for our doubts clarification. Today, I will give you one task in that WhatsApp group, guys. So I will post a task in the group. I want you people to complete that task before coming to Monday session. Tomorrow, Sunday, no class. We have the next class on Monday. Okay? Thank you, guys.